WWF was established in 1961 by a group of individuals who sought to secure the funding necessary to protect places and species that were threatened by human development. Inspired by a series of articles written by Sir Julian Huxley about the destruction of habitats and wildlife in East Africa, businessman named Victor Stollen pointed out the urgent need for an international organization to raise funds for conservation. The idea was then shared with Max Nicholson, the Director General of British government agency Nature Conservancy. Nicholson was motivated in part by the financial difficulties facing the International Union for Conservation of Nature, IUCN, and felt that a new fundraising initiative might help IUCN and other conservation groups to carry out their mission. He drafted a plan in April 1961 that served as the basis for WWF's founding, which was then endorsed by the Executive Board of IUCN in a document known as the Morgus Manifesto. Nicholson and other individuals, including Sir Peter Scott, a member of IUCN's Executive Board who had signed the Morgus Manifesto and later became WWF's first Vice President, hammered out the details of the new organization in a series of meetings over the following months. This included choosing the name World Wildlife Fund and adopting the now famous panda logo. More than 50 years on, the black and white panda is a well-known household symbol in many countries, and the organization itself is lucky enough to have won the backing of more than 5 million people throughout the world and can count the actions taken by people in support of its efforts into the billions.
Okay, next for my part, I will explain about the three main things in the Worldwide Fund WWF is the objective, the vision, and the missions. What is the objective of the Worldwide Fund for Nature WWF is to help local communities conserve the natural resources they depend on, changing market and policy toward sustainability, protect and restore species and their habitats. The effort of the Worldwide Fund for Nature WWF to ensure that the value of nature is reflected in decision-making for local to global scale. Next, this is the main thing of the Worldwide Fund for Nature is the visions. What is the visions? Is to build a future in which people live in harmony with nature. Last but not least, we have the missions. What is the mission of the Worldwide Fund for Nature WWF is to stop the degradation of the Earth's natural environment and to build a future in which humans live in harmony with nature by first we have conserving the world by biological diversity. Number two, we have ensuring that the use of renewable natural resources is sustainable, and the last one we have the promoting the reduction of pollution and wasteful consumptions.
WWF works to help local community conserve the natural resources they depend upon, transform market and policies towards sustainability and protect species on their habitats. The effort ensures that the value of nature is reflected in decision making from a local to a global scale. So, there are some activities of WWF, such as to help protect animal global that can build a sustainable future if we protect an animal. In addition, they also moving the tourism industry. They are building on a strong legacy of works to end the exploitation of wildlife in the global tourism industry, to move it to a point of no return. Thus, they also moving the travel industry. As of 2021, more than 216 travel companies have signed our elephant-friendly pledge, meaning they have committed to stop selling tickets to cruel entertainment.
For the contribution, World Wide Fund WWF works to help local communities conserve the natural resources they depend upon by transform markets and policies toward sustainability, protect and restore species and their habitats. Their efforts are to ensure that the value of nature is reflected in decision making from a local to a global scale. And today, human activities put more pressure on nature than before, and it is also humans who have the power to change this trajectory. World Wide Fund WWF works is focused on 6 ambitious goals, and they are climate, which is focused on renewable energy, foods, forests, freshwater, oceans, and wildlife.